Alrighty boys, this time on Sick Puppy 4x4 we've been challenged by you guys to do a bush mechanic build. So we're going to go find the most clapped out car we have here on the farm. We're going to get it going. Are you ready, Spud?
Yeah man, let's go.
Let's go. Oh, this one, Spud.
Yeah, let's have a look. This is one of our Jeeps.
Let's see what we're working with here.
Looks like this one's not going to work, bro.
It's missing something. Next one.
Next one.
We've got Shorty.
Let's try Shorty.
Shorty's been a bit stripped. I don't think this will work. We need to start with something like that's half complete but doesn't run.
What about old Tojo?
Tojo, I think. Tojo?
Tojo?
We've got to clean it. We've got to clean all shit.
Nah, it's too much effort, bro. Hey!
What about that?
Yeah. Get the old Merc, eh? Couple of bullet holes. I like.
I'm just realising how fucked this episode's going to be. Alrighty, so here it is. This is a vehicle we're going to be working with. It's sat out in the paddock, I reckon, for about 10 years now. I think I got this car when I was like 15 years old. So, as you can see, it's a little bit worse for wear. I once tried to drive my 80 series on the boot of it.
Reckon we'll get it going.
Alright, we'll get the toolbox, fuel, esky.
And some tyres. Where are you going to get them from, bro?
We don't need tyres.
You're just going to drive around like that?
As long as they're still round, we're good. Alright, Spud, we'll go grab the esky, grab the toolbox, and we'll come here and do a status report on what we need. Alright, we got the crucial first step to bush mechanics. Spud's going to get a battery so we can throw it in the Mercedes and see if it at least winds over, hopefully. Come on, Spud.
Got a battery, bro.
Now let's pop the bonnet and see what we're working with. Whoop. Oh. Rat's nest. Honestly guys, we have not prepped whatsoever for this episode, so everything you see we figure out today is exactly what happened. This just happens to look new and shiny, but I can assure you it's not. I'll turn the ignition and see what happens.
Battery is in.
Battery's in?
Yeah.
Where's a pry bar or something hard just to get it into neutral? I don't know when. Oh, there we go, park. Just want a window down so you boys can see us. It smells really funny in here. I think the termites got to the wood grain dash.
You reckon?
I'm no expert. I guess we'll rig up fuel.
Yeah, fuel. Can we get the forklift down here, bro?
What for?
Lift it up, get the fuel tank.
Why do you want to get the fuel tank? We'll just jerry rig a friggin'
Just a drum up.
tank right here on the dash. Take the bonnet off.
That's a bit unsafe, bro.
Well, at least it winds over. That's a start. That's a really good start.
10 mil bot, please.
10 mil?
10 mil.
10 mil. So we're going to pull off the top of the air box so we can have a look and make sure that the throttle's actually going to work and make sure the carby's not clogged up full of shit. Because the rats did live in this car for a little bit. Wait, we can just finish the episode with you making noises.
Yeah, man.
So it's throttle. Do you want to go press the throttle, Spud? Okay. That is doing literally nothing. Have we got some fuel handy?
Go and see if there is any.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Spud's going to go get some fuel. We're going to pour some into this area of stuff and see if it can fire. If it fires once and we know it's going to run. In the meantime, I'm going to have a beer.
Bit of turpentine. Blow it up.
See if it at least fires on one.
Hang on, just put a little bit more in. Right, try that.
It runs?
Oh!
You! Who would have thought? Up the Mercedes. Well, do you want to go find the forklift?
I'll go and find the forklift.
Then you're going to come back, grab your battery.
I'll take the battery with me.
Smart.
Oh! Forklift.
I'm going to work on getting the throttle free. We'll go from there. I need a shifter of some sort.
I have the forklift, man.
I got the throttle free.
I'm gonna lift this ass up, find the fuel tank, drain it out. Been through about 10 different floods, but we'll be right.
Where is the fuel tank in this?
Don't know, about to find out.
I think it's under the seat. I'm pretty, no, hang on. That's the fuel tank there, behind this. This hose, and it will go behind this plate. So we're going to unbolt that plate, it's 8 mils.
Early.
Don't breathe in the asbestos. It probably I think it ran out of fuel. So it's not going to be gunked up.
You can just put fuel straight in it.
Maybe we just put fuel straight in it. See what happens.
20 litres, mate.
Oh! It's just frogs. It's just frogs. E10, I think.
E10.
How does this come off? Now I've done it. Thank you.
Got him?
It's stuck.
Would it be a smarter idea to use a key first up?
I didn't want to take it out of the ignition.
Oh, right.
Job
Job done. Let's soften some E10 out of the Jeep.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy.
Got no fuel in it, bro.
No.
The old frogs are probably screaming for help. You got about 3 litres in there, man.
That's more than enough for plenty of time of limiter.
You reckon?
You.
Crank her over, Bruss. See how we go. Battery's going flat. Oh, fuck, this battery's heavy. How about need some jumper leads, bro?
My neighbour's got my jumper leads.
Well, that's not good enough, is it?
No.
We need them now. Bear time.
New coolers out now. All right, I know we said it's a bush mechanics episode, but when we tried to get it started, the fuel pump isn't actually running in the tank. So we've pulled a fuel pump off one of our other cars. We've pinched a battery out of my kayak. So we're just going to test it. So put a fuel pump on. So we got fuel. So we know we got fuel up here. So Spud's going to throw the new battery in.
RG.
Because our other ones were getting a bit flat. I'm going to throw some hose clamps on this hose.
Blast, Murray.
New fuel pump going on to a really old hose. Alright, next hose. Done, skis. So you wired that up?
Yeah, man.
I'll get the pump running. And do you want to see if it starts?
Why not, bro? I reckon those cylinders are half seized up, bro.
Nah, that'd be right. Keep going. Stop. Try again. Alright. Something's garbage about this thing. It's not like we got no power. We got a freshly charged battery.
It's just like battery's going flat.
Maybe the oil in this thing is that sludgy that it's friggin' all the power's trying to force it through its own oil. That'll thin it out just a little bit. I'm sure that's not the problem, Spud, but it looked good on camera.
Oh, I have good hopes. Sort of. I think it's going to run.
We can get anything going, Spud.
We just get more power to it. I reckon it'll just crank that motor over. Well, let's put 24 volt into it.
That'll sort the channel out.
That'll sort her out.
Why is it winding over so slow? It was doing fine before. Spud, let's take spark plugs out.
Okay.
The problem we're having is it was firing, but now it's not firing. So I'm guessing Spud filled it full of petrol. I blame him. Ew.
I love how Cody's doing all the work this time.
It's weird, eh?
It's fucking very weird. Maybe him getting married did change him a bit. He does everything now.
Look how dirty the plugs are.
Got a bit of sandpaper, bro?
They're a little bit dirty, but as a farm vehicle, it has no excuse
For a bit of shirt rubbing.
for a bit of shirt rubbing like this. Alright, I'm gonna plug it back in the thing. Yep, good.
Getting spark?
Oh fuck yeah, that's good spark.
You gotta do this 6 times, bro.
Yep, very good. That one works too. Just gonna go through all of them, make sure they're all good.
I reckon we got a good positive feeling about this one. It's all about PMA, positive mental attitude.
So I've gone through them all, they all seem alright. They're a bit dirty, but we're gonna see if it winds over any faster. I don't know, it probably won't. Go.
Oh, I might disconnect this light bulb here. Might crank a bit quicker.
See if that works.
See if that works. It didn't. So hydration session. We think about this for a little bit.
So we're back from the hydration session, and we found that the main battery cord that goes down the starter motor has come loose. Probably because the last time I drove this car, we were rev limiting it, and it may have caught fire. So I'm guessing the fire has done some things and then come loose. We'll leave it at that.
This motor winding over is probably about as slow as me after a big foot-long subway. You tighten that up, mate, or what?
Yeah, she's tight. Let's wind it over, see if that goes quicker. Hopefully that was the issue. Well, it's faster. It's turning over quicker now, so we're just going to pump some fuel into it. Spud's going to hit it. And it failed again.
It failed. It is hot as fuck.
I found the problem.
What?
It wasn't connected.
What, it melted pretty good?
Yeah, the whole fucking thing's melted, Spud. The whole thing.
Wow.
That's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget merch, headlock merch. Alright, Spud, our plan is, because we fucked the starter motor good and proper, this is why it's like brutal as fuck. The plan is, you're going to reach down there.
Me?
Yes, you.
Jesus.
And you're going to put this into that contact thing in there. Did it fit on there? Oh, look at that, you got it. Just put it on there.
I can't, because
Why?
that cunt there's not. Oi,
Wait,
it's
look
arcing
out.
out.
Does it reach?
No, it doesn't. You cut it too short.
I didn't cut it too short. That's how much I cut off. I cut the fuck bit off it.
Knock it out. Oi,
On everything else.
On
You're going to blow up the battery, you know.
No.
You need to get a better arcing situation in there, Spud.
Hey!
And not do that.
Alright guys, we've come to a full stop on this one. The wires have burnt out that much. I tried putting my hand in there on the terminal. Won't turn over. Time to bail. How'd that go for you, bro?
Got it.
Let's bail.
This thing is fucked. It's going to scrap. We tried, can't say we didn't try. Time to go.
Alright, I'm just waiting here. Apparently Cody's got a nice little surprise for me. Hey Cody!
Yo!
Yeah, look at this thing.
I can mow any lawn now. What do you reckon, Spud?
I reckon that is magnificent, mate. You done well. It doesn't have an engine butt, bro.
That's where Matty comes in handy.
Oh man.
I'm going to pinch the engine out of his quad. Put it in my mower.
That's a brand new motor too.
That's a brand new one.
And then we'll try and start mine. We'll go for a joyride, eh?
Let's see how we go. I bet you I can get that motor in here before you start that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Set. Go.
Go. All I need is a battery, so I'm good.
Full engine swap before Spud starts his quad. I think I got it. I think we're good. My fucking spanners. That's cheating, Spud.
I'm just taking my time, bro. Just taking my time. I can't remember if that went there. Might put some fresh juice in it, I think.
Now don't worry guys, I rang and asked Matty if I can borrow his motor. Let's hopefully during the floods it didn't go underwater and it's dead. But knowing our luck from today, probably is.
Whack that back on. Uh-oh. It was running when I parked it up. Set of vices, bro. Just gotta see if they work, eh? Oh, God. Not the screw. This is my battery terminal.
He's starting it. I've got mine out though. Let's need to get the thing in. Let's move over. Maybe it needs to go on the other side. It's holding you up at some point. Alright, well I can't finish this because the carby sits too high and it's hitting the frame of my mower. I don't have a grinder because my work kit's not here. So I think I'm just going to have to admit defeat. Spud wins. This is just...
Piece of shit!
That's it for this episode, guys. Nothing worked for us at all. It was a complete write-off. But hey, it got us in the mood for Adventure Quads V3.
I've got a new sticker out. It says, Buongiorno, motherfuckers. I'd like to get that one out there. Jump on Patreon, guys. We need 500 Patreons. Once we hit that 500 mark, Cody's gonna shave a mullet into me head, and I'm not looking forward to it, but...
I can do that for you, buddy. I'll be nice and gentle.
Instagram, follow Sick Puppy, 4x4 Adventures, mine, Spud Chef, and subscribe to YouTube, guys. It'd be good.
Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Buongiorno, motherfuckers.